All right, everyone, welcome. And I pull a blender and forgot to add myself to the stream. Let's see here. What's going on, everyone? Decided to have a short impromptu stream before uh, BirdOPrey5 goes live. Find it funny. I don't stream for 2 days. My number of subscribers go up, and so do my watch hours. Interesting. Not sure why, but hey. And uh, and hey, PCAT. Yes, all is well. The Random Menace says, I knew it. You knew what? That my views and sub count would go up if I don't stream? Okay, maybe I should not stream more. Um, Mountains of Elysium, greetings, my friend Captain Trek and fellow nerds. Well, what's going on today? I have had an extremely stressful day. I am very glad I did the stream. There's been a lot of shit going on, and uh, quite honestly, don't. I'm having a hard time dealing with it. So I needed to stream to kind of relax, chill out before watching Bird stream DS9. Ah, and good evening, Aberjam, and good evening, Mountains, and good evening, the Random Menace. That's just life, PCAT. Um, it just when everything happens all at once and dealing with the pain, it's different. And there we go. I had my mom walk in and was talking about something a little private. Don't necessarily want to be giving out a password on a live stream. And good afternoon, Bickerford Entertainment. What's going on? Uh and yes, Aberjam, no morning brews so far. That's all right. Um at this point, I am not certain about what's going to happen with that. Um quite honestly, like I said, I haven't been streaming and my hours have gone up. Don't ask me how. Um so no, I if I say too much it'll piss people off, but I felt like I was being pressured to do things I didn't want to do on my own show, on my own channel. And I decided to call it quits for that reason and that reason only. Okay. For some reason, the password's not working on the Wi Fi. I don't know why. Um, oh, I absolutely hate it when shit like that happens. Okay. Unfortunately, of course, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Didn't know my mom would be doing that right now because she's supposed to be letting the phone charge. But hey, that's life. Uh, oh, people have withdrawal symptoms. Okay. Um, I don't know why, honestly. Um, well, I'm glad you hope it's back soon. Um, I I don't know. I don't know what it would take to get me to bring it back right now. Um, and Abraham says, "Are you getting the shakes, Yosef?" Says, "Only in the right places, Abraham. Yeah, we don't want to know about you and your wife's relationship." And let's see here. All right. Hello, Eagle Rider, and good afternoon. Games, movies, and Castlevania are us. Good stream to see. And you're let's see here. Thanks for tuning in to my epic failure of a stream last night. Well, the first one, okay. Actually, it wasn't bad. Why do you think it was bad? Well, I've just and hello, Sherry. And good afternoon, brightest day. I'm having more people pop in today than I have in a while. Maybe because I need to go in the afternoon more often before Bird goes live. Which, just so to let everybody know, will happen in about an hour. So a little bit of time to kill. And I see Kronos is on Bird's stream, but he doesn't like me, so he's not coming over to mine for any reason. And okay, Xbox One would only load to the save state in progress when I was trying to start a game from the beginning, but luckily it is fixed now, and the saga of Castlevania can continue. What did you do? Delete the save file? Because that's the only thing. Hmm. Looks like I'm going to have to be calling customer service to get things set up again because something's wrong with the password. Let me check something real quick. And da, 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 got that taken care of. Okay. For some reason, see, some of the computers will actually show the stuff that you got saved, and for some reason, I can't get to it. So I'll have to figure it out another time when I'm not on a stream and trying to do things at once. Uh, and I'm not sure if anyone would want to come up or not. So I'll just leave the option open. If anybody does, you can always say so in the chat. Um, and let's see here. Gabe doing Castlevania us. Yeah, that was a weird thing. I deleted the save file like 10 times. Then I had to ultimately use the Xbox 360 instead of the Xbox One. That's not boring. It's actually helpful. So if you're having a problem in the say if it loads in the save state, you gotta delete all the backups, which kind of sucks because um and Eager says I think it's more do you want someone else to keep chatting if your internet goes out. Well, I don't have to worry about it going out right now usually. But no, I was things were going on this morning. I just said, what the hell? I'm going to go up and get something to drink. So I got myself a Mountain Dew. Not only did it help get rid of the headache, and speaking of headaches, LDG is in the chat. Okay, you want the link? Fine. I did mention it, and I didn't know if anyone would be interested. That's why I said something. I know I'm not going to pin it because not that important. If someone wants to come up, they can. So I know Bird's not going to be here because he's waiting to start his stream, and Kronos isn't going to be here because he's over on Bird's channel. It doesn't like me anymore. And hey, V Star, and I've got to ask, what the hell is the yo for?
It's my new, because I'm sick and tired of hail. I don't know what it is. I fucking hate hail.
I hate that.
So I say yo. And yo is too bandwagon. So I figured, hey, what's another way of spelling yo? Yo.
Anyway, I can't. I never could stand that thing, that word.
Yeah, I can't stand hail. It's so bandwagon. It's so freaking. It feels so fake and forced.
Not only that, it feels like taking a knee. Hail to you. It's like, no, fuck you. You're not above me.
Yeah, I mean, then you get all these hails, and it's like, dude, it's sunny outside. Why the fuck do I see all this hail?
It's like the only hail I want to hear about
is so funny.
Better be falling out of the fucking sky.
And for the record, if you use hail, that's fine and dandy and all. I'm just saying my point of view.
Exactly.
But if you're doing a solo stream, man, that's cool. I didn't want to force that or assume I was going to get a red carpet entry, but
no, I just assumed that nobody would be coming on, so I didn't put the link out. Well, I guess somebody got a message to Kronos that I thought he didn't like me anymore. So, hello, Kronos. What's going on? I see you're on Bird's channel waiting. And
Darius?
Good afternoon, Darius.
Darius, hey.
What's going on?
I just got back. Rex got a haircut. He looks all pretty. He's inside right now, pimping it. So,
again, that's another one.
Hell.
All I'm going to say is the last part, which almost sounded like Gomer Pyle, but
To be a little fair, it is spelled and pronounced differently from different cultures. That said, it's still a little weird sometimes.
That'd be funny if everybody just start misspelling it. Just put in HALE. So pre-BirdOPrey5 stream.
Not only that, I did put the link in. People would have the link to the stream.
Good cheat. Good cheat. Good cheat. Oh, I just got finished hearing about the bitching and whining Mrs. Batwoman was going over today. She's going over the reason why she quit.
I don't care.
Yeah, neither do I. That's why I call it bitching. You don't like your job, fucking quit. Don't want to hear about your shit.
I have trouble feeling for anybody who's making fucking millions of dollars while most of us are suffering under all this ridiculous pandemic bullshit.
Oh, yeah. That's the underline. I mean, if it was some like paper boy who broke his leg because the kid freaking has a $5 bicycle, it's one thing. But if you're a fucking $1 million fucking actor and you're bitching, oh, I didn't like the hours. No, really. I don't think any actor likes the fucking hours.
Last I checked, most people don't like the hours they work. They work because they're fucking paid to.
It's like, oh, darn. Little princess doesn't like the hours. Well, how about you go get a traditional job, bitch? Yeah, let's go see you slot burgers at McDonald's.
Oh, I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. Let's see if we can get Brie Larson to do that. That'd be cool.
And hey, Kronos, what's up?
Uh-oh, I'm stuttering.
And yes, Darius, I like Nigel's reviews too, I have to admit. Well, slut burgers work too. Yeah, McDonald's are paying more now, but they're using smaller staffs, and most of them are converting over to as much automated as they can.
Because who wants to pay that much money for somebody to stand around, bitch, and burn a burger?
Yep.
I'm sorry. There is such a thing. Yes, I am one of the first people who will tell you people do underrate people who do those kinds of menial jobs usually, but they also don't deserve to be making that kind of money either. There is a ground in between.
Well, there's the other thing. Okay, $15 an hour in LA isn't going to be enough.
$15 an hour where I live is fucking ridiculous.
Exactly. I was going to say $15 an hour in Iowa is a different story. You got to go. New York is another example. Wouldn't necessarily be enough.
There's a reason I've always opposed a national minimum wage because it's not consistent at all.
No, it's not.
$10 over here.
I'm not a big minimum wage person either.
I'd rather have mandatory raises than minimum wage.
I wouldn't support that either because some employees just aren't fucking worth a raise.
No. You're not understanding. That doesn't mean you have to give them a raise. It means you raise them or fire them.
Yeah, I'm saying as somebody who's done management, there are people who they haven't done the extra to earn a raise, but they're not so bad you want to fire them either. There are people who are C students, for lack of a better term, in their workplace too.
Yeah, see, I don't see that. You're either good enough for a raise, you're good enough to find another job. There is no in between.
Yeah, there is.
There's the middle ground,
I can think of one job where there's an in between person where I'd rather want working for me.
Which is
any job. Can't think of one where I don't want just a.
I can think of it.
Give one.
Well, because it's a simple statistic. You deal with jobs if you work management, most people you get who work for you or who try to do a job suck. Most people don't last at the job long. That's just statistical average. You get an employee who maybe they're not the fastest, maybe they have mental issues, other stuff, or they're just not as driven as others, but they are doing their job. They're doing the best they can. Doesn't mean they're worth a raise, but it doesn't mean that they're a bad employee and deserve fired either. And you do get employees like that, especially in lower level jobs.
Yeah, I can't see that. Any job that's making more money and getting better should be able to afford to pay their people more. Unless you're in a job that's absolutely doing zero growth, then maybe. But I can't think of any business that wants to do zero growth. The whole point of going into business is to do better.
The whole point of raises is to incentivize the best of your employees. That doesn't mean every employee who didn't make the best, who isn't top of the line, is bad and needs fired.
That's what you might think that, but that's not a safe way of saying what raises are for. Raises are for people to for the offset of living. That everything's always going up. Inflation's always going up. Costs are always going up. Companies are saving money, always going up. To just say I'm only going to give the best people a raise is bullshit. Even if you do your job even if I were to agree and say, oh yeah, just because you're doing the job right and you're not going above and beyond, you still deserve a raise.
Disagreed. And a researching cost of living in the area every so often is one thing. Just automatically giving people raises with the yearly reviews and stuff just because they didn't get fired is a whole different ballgame.
So you're telling me poor Sally, who can't go above and beyond, but is getting the job done and helping the company go ahead, doesn't deserve a raise? He or she gets a slave for regular, stable, non-budgeable income, working their ass off, even if it is just doing a C job. That doesn't sound right.
But you want to fire them.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No. If they're doing the job, listen, I'm putting it as you're doing the job or you're doing above the job. As long as you're doing the job, you're fine. If you're not pulling the load, you're gone. Sorry.
Agreed.
That's what I mean. I'm not saying everybody has to be overachievers, but if you're getting the job done, then you still deserve a raise, just like everybody else. You're getting the job done. Yeah, okay, maybe you don't deserve as much of a raise as Joe Schmo, who's doing a 1,010%, but you're still going to get some kind of fucking raise.
Okay, here's the thing on that, first of all. When you're talking about businesses where they don't charge a lot for what they sell and they have a lot of employees, while their business model may show billions in profits, when you start putting together every business, every employee, every cost, how much it costs to run each store, you give the whole staff raises and stuff, and it can actually put that local store for that business out of business.
Yeah, no shit.
I've seen it.
Yeah, that's the risk of business.
Most of these small franchise stores don't bring in that much money per franchise. It's not that easy just to give a raise.
Never said it was easy. If you're looking for easy, don't go into jobs. Don't go into a business owner if you're looking for easy. This isn't, we give you an automatic,
no, and your assumption is that the business should automatically have to do that. And I'm saying that doesn't work that way, especially since you talk about the raising of costs. It also raises the costs on the business owner. A lot of businesses can't do it.
A lot of businesses are making a lot more money than you think.
No, not really. I've spent a lot of time dealing with this research and doing these jobs.
I've seen quite a few. I've worked for quite a few.
My question is, how many companies are artificially increasing prices so that everything else goes up.
Well, there is
Because
an amount of that does happen with some businesses will do that because they know they have so much sales that if they raise their price, other companies will. But that is not common, as most businesses don't have that much sway. The ones that do are the ones I tend to criticize more anyways. Like, look at what freaking Bezos does with Amazon. He treats the employees like shit, and he's running one of the biggest world's businesses. That's a different thing. But most businesses do not have that kind of profit line that he does. And like I said, it's something people will say it sounds easy. Well, you have $1 billion profit line for a business, but okay, you have 3,000 stores, and each one has this many employees, and each has this many costs and stuff. And you start realizing that even a $1 an hour raise for all the employees would actually flip that billion into a negative in some businesses.
Yeah, and you don't have to give hourly raises too. When I say raise, I mean any kind of bonus incentive is a raise. Mm-hmm. So they definitely can do bonuses. They can do profit sharing. They can do. It's not that you're forcing them to do a particular hour.
Technically, bonuses are not defined as raises. That's a different thing.
I know. That's why I'm defining them as that.
Yeah, because that you can give a different
clarifying
thing.
What I'm saying, so people don't think I'm meaning to force people to give you an hourly raise. If you're making fair. And then the reason why I'm saying this too is because a lot of people get less than what they deserve. And if you're getting paid, if there is such a thing as you're getting paid exactly for what you're doing, but there is such a thing as like what 70% of the people that are workers right now are getting paid under what they're getting paid because the companies are getting away with murder, with underpaying their people. And they're saying, "Oh, we don't know if that's why we give them raise, 10 cents a year." Fucking bullshit. That's not a raise.
Well, and see, I can agree. Some people don't get what they're worth, and some businesses do look shortcuts. The thing is, also, there's a lot of lazy ass fuckers who are getting more than they deserve for what shit show jobs they do.
Yeah, but we're talking about like what 1%.
No, that is not 1%. No, bullshit, that's 1%. Customer service has turned to shit the last several years.
Hey, Cam. Hey, team.
Yeah, I just went to a job interview. They offered me $20 an hour for a job that I should be making $30 an hour. Especially with my credentials. And I have to sit here and sound like that's an okay thing.
I mean, the reality is the employment and wages also has to very, very much be based on the local economies, not national. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest killer right now. Because I know plenty of people who make pittance out in the boondocks and they live just fine the way they are because it's not an expensive living. I know people who are working 3-4 jobs making higher wages in cities and they can't fucking afford it. So it has to be the whole idea of wages being based on the entire national thing has always been bullshit.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's dumb. Unless it's dynamic, but we're not talking about that. Wages should be based on the company. Period. What the company's doing, and
it can't even just be the company because the company can have locations all over the place, and some don't need the same required. But
you still treat them as separate buildings, though. Even I know that if you have a 5-store, not franchise, but whatever you call that business, if the store ain't pulling the line, you close that store. Each store has got to be self-sustaining. I mean, it means I know we didn't build our current state structure like that, but that's the way you're supposed to build it. Each Lego piece you're only as strong as your weakest link, so each link's got to be just as fucking strong. That's just business 101.
I mean, I could make comments that people would think were arrogant and bravado, where I've said, yeah, flat out, some of the jobs I've done, including some of these jobs I do for comics and art and other stuff. Yeah, I take less than I'm worth. And that's not arrogance. I know how much I make on those things on other jobs, But it's also for the name getting out there. It's also to get the little job or pay a little thing. Then the time when I got the offer and stuff like that. It does have variances, and it goes for all jobs. You have variances of when you need it, how you need it, and how much you're willing to fight for.
Absolutely.
Hey,
And
Tommy.
hey, Tommy, what's going on?
Hey, Tommy, thanks for the link, by the way. But even if that's true, I appreciate that because either one way or other doesn't matter. That basically means we're all trans then. But thanks for the link. That was cool information. Allowed me to expand upon my whole we are already trans idea. Thank you. Thank you. He knows what I'm talking about. No, I didn't mean franchise. Was that Daria or Kronos? I didn't want to use the term franchise because that's a whole different thing.
I know, AT, you can't just replace anyone with anyone else. That's a big problem with the whole somebody else will do the job thing. That only works so long as there's a surplus of employees that have that particular skill, which is why it's easier to, shortchange pay people if it's a low level job. But when you get to jobs like, my husband, it's a lot more complicated not to pay people and have them actually willing to work.
Yeah. The thing is right now, and this is something that we need to push, something that I'm pushing with Prometheus, is that we finally have a base for universal base income that will not be supplied by the government. And we really need to push that because that's something that everyone can make money on and do exactly zero more than they're already doing right now. And that infrastructure is already in place. We need a data market for our data and be able to actually make money off the stuff that we're giving away for free right now. Because right now you're all working, you don't even know it. And you're giving billions of fucking dollars out to fucking the Alphabet company and this new fucking Horizon company, Facebook bullshit.
Yep.
We need to monetize our data. We need to monetize ourselves. We should already all be monetized as we speak. If someone's going to make $1 million because you checked your email, you deserve a piece of that pie. Like I said, social media platforms right now make an average about $35 just for you having an account. That's not even including all the other money that they make. That's like pure profit to them. The millions they're making off advertising and forced advertising, targeted advertising, and all this other shit they make money off of. The $35 they make off you having an account is pure absolute fucking profit. So imagine if you had $35 per account that you had.
And good day, the Jason Lee Tucker statement. And yes,
no, Kronos,
you're worth
no.
something.
I mean, just kidding. No, Kronos, we all love you.
We're not sure what you're worth, but you're worth something.
Everybody's worth something, even if it's 2 cents.
No, that has nothing to do with socialism. Don't try to bend it that way, please. Socialism is a whole
It's his
nother
humor. It's his humor.
Okay, I know. Just want to make sure. I'm as socialist as Mickey Mouse.
That's not a comparison you want to make, considering what Disney has become.
The original
Exactly. I'm just saying. Thank you.
Walt Disney, not the fucking bullshit that came after.
There you go.
Because Walt had some really great ideas that could have panned out if he just fucking didn't die. Could have changed the world. Because that's one thing I believe too. I think companies should be able to do things like if they can support. A lot of the problems with us making money right now is the fact that we have to pay for things like I don't know, a mortgage. But what if you didn't have a mortgage? How much are you making now? And I'm not trying to suggest anything, but I am trying to open your mind about it. There are things they could do that if I mention them right now, you all would just rail me. But it is possible. Walt Disney tried doing that until he died. Because Epcot was supposed to be a home for everybody to live if you worked for Disney. It wasn't supposed to be a theme park. So anybody who worked for Disney, all of a sudden, you don't have to pay for electricity. You don't have to pay for water. You don't have to pay for home, shelter. You got all that just for working for him. So now how much is your $15
Tommy,
now?
I'm exhausted. I have been knocked out all morning and not feeling good. So yes, that's why I'm off camera. So he's commenting I'm reserved. There's a reason.
God, please get back off camera.
Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, LDG, I think everyone here would like you to take that advice as well.
Hey, listen, I look like shit the other morning, man. But you know what? I had one of my biggest mornings. I couldn't believe it. Everybody wants to see me looking like shit. I don't know what the hell that was about, but I looked like crap the other morning. Oh, did you just describe socialism? No, I just described capitalism. True capitalism.
See, it can be both depending on how it's done. And we have our problems with the social medias. I will say one thing I do think Facebook did right was actually build the homes and stuff for the employees and stuff out at the main base. And again, there's not a lot I say they did right. It's a piece of shit company, but I try to give credit where it's due for everybody who does. They pay the employees well, and they do have housing options for them. So I give them that.
And it's not more of a universal based income, by the way, JPs. It's more of a self income. Because it's nothing. The only reason why I even say universal is because it would go across the board and have no discrimination. Anyone who's online can make money. That's as far as the term universal as I'm going to go. It is not controlled by anybody but yourself. No government, no authorization, no organizations, none of that. If you are a living, breathing entity that can use the internet, you don't have to be human. You deserve to monetize your data. So.
Let's see here. So what else has been going on, Rosetta? I see you're quiet.
Mostly just
JP's
sorting art supplies, so kind of try not to be on mic too much so that I'm not crinkling at you.
No problem.
Rex. Hey, buddy. Look at you, cutie.
And let's
Get a
see
nice
here.
haircut, huh?
I am currently looking. It is about 36 minutes before Bird starts. So no big hurry right now. And at least we don't have to worry about Bird being here because he's taking care of his own business.
And by the way, when you go over to Bird, send him my love, because on Wednesdays I go over to the afternoon stream with Anthony, which is starting at the same time today.
Well, you could go over there for a minute and just pop in a message to say hello prior to the stream starting.
I suppose I could try. My laptop's kind of hard to get at. Ori, get out of that chair, you idiot!
God damn, that was loud.
Sorry, my cat's being stupid and trying to kill herself.
Mic in the mouth that time.
And maybe you could use that ball gag. I can't pronounce it, but hey, how are you doing? Whatever. I know it starts as a Z.
What's today anyway? Wednesday? What we got today?
Correct. Deep Space Nine Wednesday is coming up.
Wednesday tonight, though, we got Rule of Three or something, or Chaotic Conversation or something.
And yes, cats are jerks.
Backstage.
So Kronos is a cat. We got it figured out. Kronos is a cat. That's why he won't come on camera. He doesn't want people to know he's a cat.
She's not a jerk. She's a fucking idiot.
Cats are jerks. I would agree. Cats are jerks.
Eli, who went live? Oh, snap. Did I just miss What's Up with the Universe? Some bitch.
Huh?
Yeah. Eli, who just went live 20 minutes ago. Is he still live? Let me see. You might get a little echo here. 1 second. Not echo, but. No, he finished 19 minutes.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't get any notification.
Oh, haven't you been streaming for that much time? You've been streaming 39 minutes, for God's sakes.
Yes. I still keep an eye on my notifications. I didn't get a notification. I should have gotten one.
Xerxes, what's going on, Xerxes?
Thank you.
Yeah. Too much
I need
fun.
to get some caffeine for my headache before I kill something.
I'm afraid to have more caffeine right now. I'm actually feeling pretty good. Yeah, Eli finishes quickly, man. He gets to it. Comes quick and leaves just as quickly.
Xerxes. Okay. Thank you, Xerxes. Thank you, Super Blubber Post, for telling me the correct pronunciation.
Xerxes. Isn't that what I said? Xerxes.
Yeah, but for me, when I'm saying I need caffeine, it doesn't, give me energy or anything like that. It just gets rid of my migraines. Actually, it kind of makes me sleepy, but oh well. Meantime,
Yes.
I'm just trying to get my brain to work. I think it's a lost cause today.
Ooh, it's warm out here. You want to go inside, boy? Rest. Arm's feeling a little better, but still a little sore. I think I did sleep on it weird the other night.
Well, have fun. Hopefully.
Oh, fuck. I swear to God, I hate the walking over there, man. Hey, if you're going
Have
over
you mastered the word no?
Orlando? Tommy, you in Orlando? Or are you just talking about like future vacation something? Or are you just in Florida? I don't even
Talking
remember.
about going to Universal theme park, it doesn't say when. So.
Yep. Oh, shit. Dude, let's go have some wings or something.
And I just heard Florida Man in my head.
Yeah, man. Hit me up, dude. I'm right here. And get your Disney tickets. If you want to go there. Park hoppers.
You're in Florida. That explains so much about you. I mean,
Fucking hate Florida.
that's
Can't wait to get out of this shithole.
how I feel about Iowa here.
Oh,
So
yeah.
hey,
Yeah, hit me up, man. If you want to go to Longhorn or some shit like that, go out to dinner. I mean, don't want to ruin your vacation, but if you do want to meet up, hit me up. Anybody who comes to Florida,
you don't want to ruin your vacation, but if you do want to meet up with him, he can do it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know a few good places like sushi or steak or a good beer.
The only reason that I would not move to Florida is that's where California is moving to. I mean, to move to Texas.
New York.
Like, yeah, fuck
New York
that.
moves to Florida. New York is the fucking retirement home of fucking Florida's retirement home in New York.
Texas will be California Southwest.
I have no intention of ever moving to the South. I don't like heat. I like the cold. So I would think moving south would be very, very bad for me.
Hey, I wonder, does my shit have? No, it doesn't. Oh, wait, yes, it does. Oh, snap.
On this episode of Captain Trek, LDG discovers his own shit.
Yeah, my laptop has a USB-C connector. I didn't realize that. That's cool.
That's
I can actually plug in
always good to be looking for when you're on camera on a live stream. All of a sudden, your computer goes sideways. And that's why there's a remove button. Because when I'm getting dizzy looking at it, it's like, time to go.
We're so mean sometimes.
And I hope so. Thank God.
Hey, got that better? Nah, I can't move this. Well, I mean, I can move this, but I miss my animated avatar, but XSplit had to go.
Why? What'd they do?
Charge money. XSplit is a wannabe fucking overrated fucking broadcasting software that thinks they can charge when OBS can do 1,000,000 times things more for free. There's only one
Idaho
thing
is looking good to me. Yeah, I would agree.
I would not move back to Idaho.
Why?
Let's just say when I talk about all the bigoted shit I've dealt with in my life, most of it happened in the Coeur d'Alene area near Spokane, Washington. Yeah. Yeah, Sandpoint's nuts, and most of the northern end of the state is, and I don't really like the southern end, so it's just not me.
Yes, potato. You're right. You're right, JP's.
And just to annoy JP's, potato. Which is not even how I normally say it, but I love annoying people.
All right, I'm going in.
And then JP says, vodka.
It's almost time for my nap.
And we're just about 25 minutes out before Deep Space Nine, or at least before the 2-minute intro to Bert starting the stream, and then another 10 minutes before he actually starts the episode. So, at least. And yes, Crimson Mist, vodka. Hey, Kronos, you're more than welcome to join the panel. And yes, Bert is always late.
Well, give him some time to crash some vehicles first.
True. Which he's probably doing now.
Mm-hmm. Once he's done crashing vehicles and killing rodent orphans, then he'll be able to start the stream.
Now let's see here. Somebody is backstage. Uh-huh. Kronos the Unbannable. Hey, panel, that is all. And then left. Kronos, you're a smartass. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, bird is the word. Old media guy. And hopefully everybody has seen that I have included the link to today's DS9 stream in the description below.
Go and support Bird.
Absolutely. It's funny. I've seen names in chat I haven't seen in a while. Because I haven't been on in the afternoon as much. I'm usually on in the morning or the evening. So, and you're welcome, Kronos. I will be happy to compliment you anytime. And no, Kronos, we're not talking about Michael Hunter. Yes, Tommy. Bird is the word.
I'm so energetic, aren't I?
Absolutely. Every day. All day. Or at least while you're
That's
upside down in the sling. Um,
I was kind
and
of waiting for an inappropriate joke, so thank you.
you're welcome. Uh, and old media guy, don't you know bird is the word? You're right. Yes, Kronos, bird is the word. Yes, JP, she's quiet. It's a rarity, but she's quiet.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. Always glad to give the support.
If I wanted support, I'd actually be wearing a bra.
And good afternoon, low specs Linux laptop. How are you today? And what's going on there? Just looking at, just having a fun little chat here. Glad people were able to join in. Like I said, just waiting for Bird to start. Be a little over 20 minutes. The link is in the description. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it a like on Bird's stream because I can.
Yeah, I had to do that with my phone because I can't reach the laptop once I'm working here. So I have to I only have mouse control, and that's limited too. So starting and leaving is okay, but everything else is like a bitch.
That's too obvious. I won't say it.
What comments about what's a bitch around me?
Something like that. God damn it. No wonder I'm hurting. It's called not taking your medicine, you idiot. There we go. Nothing like making random noise on a stream, opening bottles to get medicine out, which I should have taken over an hour ago. Oh well. And yes, Carno's peeps are staring at Eagle Rider. JP's? JP's. No, 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 no. I cannot subscribe to that thinking. No. There are some women I think could use duct tape over their mouths, but that's a different story. Those are individuals. That's not as a whole. Doctors, here, take these pills. We think they'll work on you. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I know what that's like. Okay, what are you talking about? JP's, come on, Captain. An hour is okay, 24, 48 are not. What? You don't see me doing 24, 48-hour streams. Fuck that. That's going to take money. Real money. And in these times, no, I'm not going to ask that. So, no way. Okay. I'm trying to remember old media guy. What is it that tastes like bitter almonds? Um, is it arsenic or I can't remember what it is. There's one of the poisons that tastes like bitter almonds. But yeah, probably not the best topic to be talking about in a live stream. Arsenic, yeah, or cyanide. Okay, I don't remember which either.
Uh, Kronos, you get points for that. I was going to refer to that, and actually, arsenic is supposed to be one of the ones with the least taste, so I would think it's cyanide.
Yeah,
But
one
hey,
of them.
this is where I add the disclaimer: I am not advocating for poisons, just because I know things about them.
And while you were talking, Eagle Rider, please take over for a moment.
Okay.
God knows that I'm asking for trouble for that, but I really need to pee.
I'll be good today. But yeah, I love that Kronos referred to that because it's one of my Halloween traditions. I love arsenic and old lace. I like to play more, but they did very well in the movie in referring jokes to the original play run. And that to me, 1 point. But yeah, Hemlock, well, you've always got things like, belladonna and stuff too. Because belladonna is used in a lot of medicine now, but it's a poison. And it's in a very interesting situation with that because these companies that are advertising holistic and natural medicine are using fucking belladonna in them. Almonds contain extremely trace amounts of it that are not toxic. However, cyanide is in cherry pits and several other seeds within plants. So beware of ones that actually have pits.
I just realized I could have played a clip from one of my favorite YouTubers without his permission, but I forgot.
Oh.
Because, yeah.
Oh, my husband's going to make me more pleasant to deal with. He just got me my caffeine.
Cool. That's better for him, at least.
Definitely. Oh, yeah. Everyone can give me crap, but I'll take this and have my headache go away any day.
And as soon as that headache goes away, his headache will go away as well.
Now, his headache goes away as soon as he seals himself up in the other room and goes back to work.
All right. It is about 15 minutes until BirdOPrey5 starts his stream. I'm always looking forward to that.
And my husband is making microwave noises in the background.
Of course. And take care, old media guy.
Not really blubber post because I'm not addicted to it. I don't drink it every day, but I can't take most painkillers and it helps with my chronic epileptic migraines. So
I was implying that I wasn't going to state that. JP's.
I am not even thinking dirty today. What does that tell you?
You got a headache.
No, I actually understand the studies that prove that sex actually cures headaches. It's true.
I'm not doubting it. I have no proof otherwise. So
They went to all these women who use that as an excuse, and they did this long out study on it a few years back and found that 85% of headaches actually got lessened or cured by sex.
And I'd be interested in knowing.
I got a headache.
Oh God.
They were studying this in
I got
women.
a
I
real
don't know.
bad one too.
I don't know if it has the same effect on men, to be fair.
That's something you'll be talking to somebody else about. Not Rosetta, and sure as hell not me. I mean, no offense, but go to a vet. She's yours. Go for it.
No, blubberpuss. If you're getting a headache from withdrawal from caffeine, it means you're addicted to it. Caffeine affects the blood flow and how your body functions, and it actually does medically treat migraines. Mm-hmm. It's in all migraine meds.
Yep. And actually, doctors, if you've got a migraine, will suggest a small intake of caffeine with the medicine to kind of boost it. When I say small, I mean small. Most people go out and get like a mega drink and go, "Oh, okay, this is the caffeine I need." No, that's not
the caffeine you need if you're taking migraine meds, because migraine meds already have almost that much caffeine in them.
Yep.
The reason they suggest a small amount when you take the pill is to basically kickstart it while the other slowly kicks in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've had these stupid headaches as long as I've had the seizures. So as long as I can remember, the seizures went away, the headaches didn't. So I'm used to treating them,
Let's see here. Right now, we've got about 10 minutes till BirdOPrey5 starts. So the link is in the chat. I'm sorry, in the description. Please feel free to head on over to BirdOPrey5 stream. I think I'm going to close out with a clip from one of my favorite YouTubers, and hope he doesn't hate me for it because I don't have his permission. But
remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence gives consent.